Kate Sitter. I'm one of your 2014 Gammage Goers. I just got out of Kinky Boots in my classic red. I love the show. Saw a show with a friend. We were dancing in our seats. The glamour and the glitz of Kinky Boots doesn't get in the way of what a cathartic experience this show is. It's truly a show about acceptance and being brave enough to seize the opportunity of who you really want to be. And as a college student, that's refreshing to hear. It's not your parents' destiny or the route that your college wants you to take. It's yours, so seize the day. And in the words of Oscar Wilde that were quoted, be yourself because everyone else is taken.
There was one thing that you said, and this wasn't on camera, about the transitions.
Yes.
And it's how professional shows, Broadway shows like this, transition from scene to scene so well, and that sets it apart from, say, some community theatre productions where there is often that lull, and you're sitting in the dark and you can hear the clunk clunk waiting for something to happen. Whereas on a show like this, it's so smooth, everything moves so quickly. It does it very well. It's almost like a breakneck speed, and you start to think to yourself, how'd they do that in the dark? Hi, I'm Dave Appleford, proud Gammage goer, and we've just come out of Kinky Boots, and it's always difficult to say exactly what you think seconds after a show because, well, you're so full of the energy that you've just seen. And I have to say the show is it's a lot of fun. If you've never seen a Broadway show, this has all the ingredients that you would want. The tunes are fun. It's very glittery, very colorful, and the three leads, all of them are excellent. Great voices, good dancing. I would say that the songs themselves are probably, they're more like pop tunes with a Broadway flair rather than a full Broadway score. Though having said that, of course, it did win a Tony as the best score of the year with Cyndi Lauper. One thing I really want to say, though, if there are any families who are thinking of maybe not bringing their children because they think this is an adult subject matter, you might be surprised. This is not Lacage au Fall, even though it has that kind of Lacage vibe. I would say that children 8 onwards, and perhaps even younger, depending on home life, are probably going to enjoy this. It's very funny, it's quite wholesome, and the great thing is, it has a wonderful theme about friendship and acceptance. So yeah, it gives a big thumbs up from me. Some reservations in general, but that's just from the fact that if you see too many Broadway shows and you start comparing, you start saying some unfair things. I think this one is very lively and you're almost guaranteed to have a good time. But I brought up the point about the music, and I think both of you might have liked the score a little bit better than I did. What did you think?
You know, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I thought that the music was fantastic. I know that you had tweeted that you were dancing in your seat. I completely agree. I think my husband might have been dancing in his seat a little bit. I enjoyed the lyrics, and I really liked, I think there are a lot of times that there are shows that have sort of well-meaning messages, but they come off as being very cliche, very sort of worn. And I didn't feel that way with this. I felt like it was very genuine. I felt like it was delivered very authentically, and I really liked the message, and I love the music.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Majori with RedBalloonInc.com, and this is my fabulous husband, Joseph.
Hi.
I am a 2014-2015 50th season Gammage goer. Very excited to kick off the season with Kinky Boots. You know, every year I always come and there's some show that I just walk out and I'm completely jazzed, and it's like the best show I've ever seen. And I would venture to say, even though this is the first show of the season, it is one of the best shows and probably one of my favorite shows. I want to watch the movie. I would love to see the show again. There was not any time that I felt that there was a lull or that I was bored. I was completely entertained. Great energy, so much fun. The singing was amazing. Cyndi Lauper did an incredible job with the music, fully lived up to its Tony Award-winning awards. It was amazing, and it had a really nice message, but at no time did it feel cliche or tired. It felt very genuine, so I really enjoyed it.
I thought everything about it worked. The writing was really good, the acting was really good, the music was amazing, the choreography was great. I mean, for me to appreciate choreography, it's good. So I thought there was like a half a dozen breakout stars. I mean, there were the leads, but then there were the people that you weren't expecting to really play such a big role.
That really stood out.
It was amazing, absolutely amazing. So I thought that was fantastic. Easily one of the top 3 shows that we've seen.
I think this would be a great show for date night. Come with girlfriends, come with boyfriends, come with people who are undecided, come with your children, whoever that might be. It was a great show.
Point, there was a good mixture of ballads and contemporary songs, so it wasn't just, gonna dance the whole night away. There were really serious parts to the musical too, and I think that really added to what the musical stood for, and I appreciated that.
Well, the only point that I would say about the music, and I know it was written by pop star and Cyndi Lauper, the tunes themselves oftentimes sounded like pop songs, but they delivered.
They sounded sort of familiar, which I think
Well, they
worked
did.
for or against it.
I even heard an echo of Time After Time in one of the songs, which was probably just
funny.
right. But the thing was, it was delivered with a Broadway flair. And you can never go wrong when you end with a fist in the air and a spotlight on that character. So
And glittering red boots. all
glittering
around.
red boots, yeah. Now, I don't know, have you seen the movie at all?
I have not, and now I really want to. It's on Netflix.
Well, the fun thing whenever you see the film is it has the rhythm of a musical, even though it's not a musical. So unlike, say, something like The Full Monty, when I first watched that, I thought there's no way that could be a Broadway show, even though it was. When you see the movie version of Kinky Boots, you can see what it was
How
that
it
inspired
translated.
them. Yeah. Now the difference was they had Nancy Sinatra's "These Boots Are Made for Walking," and I kind of thought, I wondered if that would turn up at the end. But of course they stuck to the original score, which was fine, because it's one of the nice things of seeing the shows now is that when there are so many jukebox musicals around, not that I don't mind them. I mean, Mamma Mia is it's great fun. Jersey Boys is a terrific production, but it is so good to see original material, which is what you get, of course, with Kinky Boots.
Until you hear girls just want to have fun. One of those, right?
That's true. So that's some of our opinions here at ASU Gammage. We hope that you can come along and form your own opinion at Kinky Boots, which, again, don't want to be repetitive, but really is a lot of fun. So we'll sign off now. We'll say goodbye to
Jennifer Majori
and
Kate Sitter.
and me, Dave Aberford, and we'll see you here next time at ASU Gammage.
I was a loose shoe, but you need two to make a pair.
Wait. Hold it right there, Buster. Are you saying you'd like to take me out?